speed on this real quick. I ain't gonna be long. I said I was gonna get to this particular video. Why do women draw the line at being embarrassed when it comes to men? You know, getting cheated on or a man checking them in public. Um, oh, men are so embarrassing, and they just so embarrassed by what most majority of girls go through. But when it comes to social media and them talking about how many penises they took, when it comes to social media and it come down to all the devious things they did when I used to be a booster or I left my good husband, why don't shame apply? You know, when it comes to talking on social media, when it comes to showing your tatas or your buttocks, you know what I'm saying? Where's the shame at then? Literally, where's the shame at? When your booty tooted up at the club, you know what I'm saying? You like, hey! Where's it? Where's the embarrassment and shame too? That's embarrassing and shameful. And it's unfortunate that most women don't know hood rat or hoe behavior. They don't think it's nothing wrong with it. They don't think people look at that. And when it comes to a job interview, when it comes to a guy dating you, when a guy see that and you showing your cat or you twerk, like, God, you instantly out the category of getting wifed up. You instantly out that category. Now, can you do some things to change some weak-minded man's mind? Absolutely. You know, that's why women be like, oh, he want me to change. You know, he don't like me wearing this and that, but I want to wear that. No, it's a wrap. Y'all be trying to change these women. Man, once they adults, you know, you can't change, you know, these women dressing. That's crazy. If I met a girl, or let's say I met her and she was dressed in business, you know, she was business dressed, right? But then I look at her social media and she wearing skimpy shit. I see this one chick. She used to be in the military, like Navy, I think it was. All right. And you know, the bitch be like, oh, it's so easy to get it in. Nigga ain't shit to get, but the bitch on dating apps looking for niggas. Right? So, and she not a bad person from what I see on social media, right? But she be taking pictures with her pussy showing. Like literally, she showing pictures with see-through panties with her coochie showing. You know, and you just looking like what respectable man is gonna take you serious? You know what I'm saying? And she has multiple pictures like that. Oh, you know, I'm good at giving hit. And then you know what they say? Oh, y'all take social media too serious, and you know we don't take it serious. That's who you are. That's why most women can't find a nigga. But why do they throw the embarrassment? Why do they draw the line at the embarrassment? Why do they draw that line at men? That's what I want to know. Why do they draw the line at men? Hey, give us our coach back. I was talking shit with a Chicago Bear fan and shit. But but yeah, man. Why do they draw the line at embarrassment to embarrass themselves? That's what I don't understand. Why we can't draw the line at embarrassment, you know, embarrassing themselves and being respectable. And I think most women, they don't understand. They don't understand like how we see them on TikTok, how we see them on social media, whether it's their appearance, you know, or whether it's satire where they talk about sucking cock and throwing it back and how good they are in sex. I remember I met this chick off regular Facebook and I met her or whatever. And we talking. And like we went out for a drink or whatever. And she was like, yeah, she's on social media. I got pretty titties. I was like, let me see them pretty titties. She started laughing. Like, yeah, I just feel like women need to understand to the fact that we judging y'all based off y'all social media. You know what I'm saying? Like that little stuff, the little stories y'all lying about, the stories you telling the truth about, your sexual past, sexual history, your body. You know what I'm saying? Make that taboo again. But a lot of times when you put it on the internet, it's a wrap. You think if I see you talking about I left my good husband, or you say you left your husband for no reason, whether it's on social media, you telling me in person, the first thing a regular man gonna think is why wouldn't she do me the same? Why wouldn't she do me the same way? So, um, but yeah, I mean, why are they so embarrassed about what men do? That's what we don't understand. What's the embarrassment about men? Now, if we get cheated on y'all, we check y'all in public. Oh, I'm embarrassed, or or whatever. Like, you embarrassing. Most women embarrassing yourself on social media. So I mean, it is what it is. I just find it funny. I just say y'all can go talking about what y'all did in Jamaica. Y'all can be begging online for a couple dollars. Y'all can be, talking about y'all sexual history. Y'all can be half naked on social media. Y'all can have an OnlyFans. But what's embarrassing is what a dude do. I seen the women say, it's so embarrassing when you call a man and he don't pick up. Like, it's just to the point, like, okay, it's like, but you're not embarrassed by begging online. You're not embarrassed by making this post. You're not embarrassed by being half naked. You know what I'm saying? This is where we draw the line for embarrassment. I don't know, man. Appreciate y'all. Hit the link in the description on the Patreon. Subscribe. Thumbs up the video.